Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, I'm going to be diving into the exciting world of Bitcoin DeFi and exploring Liquidium, which is a cutting edge lending and borrowing protocol on Bitcoin. Now if you stay around, in this video I'm going to be breaking down what Liquidium is, how to use it, and all the details about their recent airdrop if you've been engaging onto their platform by lending and borrowing and accumulating points. So looking into this, what exactly is Liquidium? Liquidium is a leading platform enabling peer-to-peer Bitcoin lending where users can borrow and lend on Bitcoin using unique based assets called Ordinal Inscriptions, known as Ordinals, as collateral. So Ordinals are unique digital assets. It's like basically NFTs, which is stored on the Bitcoin blockchain, and they assign unique numbers to individual Satoshis, and these can include inscriptions like images, text, or code, which is made up to about 4 megabytes. So this is facilitated securely through partially signed Bitcoin transactions and discrete log contracts, all on the layer 1 Bitcoin. So let's take a look at how you can get started. So I'll launch on the app, and then you need to make sure you connect your Xverse wallet. So once it's connected, this is what the user interface looks like. So on there, you can see all the list of ordinals that are there. So the most popular ones are Runestone, you've got Node Monkeys, you've got Bitcoin Puppets, Bitcoin Frogs, Arsic Meta Protocol, you've got Ordinal Maxis Biz. There's quite a lot of them that are there. So you can have a look, take your pick, and you can basically have Bitcoin that's idle in your wallet. So say if you've got like 0.1 Bitcoin, it's just sitting there and it's not earning you anything. Why don't you just lend it out to anybody that's using these ordinals as collateral? So let's say, for example, we lend our Bitcoin to somebody who's offering their Node Monkeys as collateral, as they want a bit of liquidity. You can see on there, the offer averaging at the moment is 0.1359 Bitcoin. So it's quite a bit of Bitcoin that people lending out. And you can basically earn getting this. And the floor price is actually a little bit higher than what people are offering. So it's 0.1467 BTC. And their term is basically they're lending out their ordinals for 12 days. And you basically lend your Bitcoin for that duration, and then you earn 120% in APY. So we click on there, and on there you can see the term is 12 days. If you're happy with it, and then use this toggle button here, which increases and decreases the loan to value. So let's make it simple, and we say we want to loan out 80% of your BTC, 80% of the value of the ordinals of your BTC, which is worth about $7,724. It's quite a bit, and the interest that you gain from that during the duration is $162 worth of Bitcoin. And then what you do is you create the offer, sign the contract, and then you wait for the borrower to accept that. Once it gets accepted, you have to countersign that. It's always good to check on the borrower to say what percentage of their default has happened where they don't pay back the loan. And if it shows to be high, then it's best to avoid that borrower. You want to make sure that you want to be lending your Bitcoin to somebody who has a high chance of paying back the loan over the 12 days, as an example. Once that's done, you just wait after your 12 days, and then you get your Bitcoin back. Or if they don't, it's defaulted. You actually gain back in ordinal of the Node Monkeys. Now, some people can see that as a win-win, where they've got the Node Monkeys on a floor price, and then over the long term, they can see the price going up to 0.5 BTC as an example, and that can be worth a lot of money. And you can sell it. There's also runes as well, so you can actually lend out your Bitcoin using rune tokens that are out there. So you've got Dog Go to the Moon, you've got Arsic Genesis Rune, you've also got Liquidium token, which is already there. So you can actually lend that out, but using runes instead of ordinals. Now, if you have ordinals that you don't want to sell, but you need liquidity, Liquidium has you covered, so that simply by hitting the borrow, which I'm doing now, and you can check if there are any offers. Let's use Node Monkeys again. So I click on borrow, go on ordinals, and just wait for that to load up. So the Node Monkey is on there. You'll see a loan breakdown. So say you want to basically borrow 0.1359 as a liquidity in Bitcoin. You click on borrow. Now this, where you click on alternative offers, it gives you two lists. So on the left, it shows you the active offers that people have already active to lend out their Bitcoin. So we can use as an example, the first one there, 0.1359 is the principal, which they're going to be happy to loan out their BTC to lend. That's 93% of the loan to value. The lender acceptance rate is 86%, so it's quite high. So it's likely this lender will accept it. So you action that and just say, yeah, this looks good. I'm happy to do that. I want to get over $9,000 worth of BTC as liquidity, and you can go as you please. You can use that, buy things, but be mindful that you do need to return that back after 12 days. If not, your ordinals will be defaulted. Once you're happy with all that, you click on medium or high or low to basically to pay the fees to send out and agree to the contract. Press continue, and then you're good. You just wait until after 12 days, and then you've repaid it back. Now let's talk about the exciting part, which is Liquidium's recent airdrop. Now, if you've been using the platform over the past several months, you might have been rewarded with their airdrop. So Liquidium's already distributed $11 million to users of the platform and ordinal communities. So the token is known as Liquidium.token, which is a governance token and leading DeFi protocol on Bitcoin. So that's actually a runes token and not an ordinal, just to make that clear. Now, their goal is to value early adopters to show appreciation to those making Liquidium great. So the Genesis airdrop, which is the OGs who've been experimenting, lending out and borrowing on the protocol, 10% of the total supply, which is $100 million tokens worth, got airdropped to protocol users, and 7% of them were for people using the protocol, and then ordinal communities, that was 3%. Now, how it worked was basically, first of all the points snapshot was made on the 21st of July at 12 p.m. UTC time. All the remaining points, however, after that will automatically go into season 1, which is already active right now. Now, everyone with more than 1,000 points got a minimum of 400 Liquidium tokens. Now, extra tokens were distributed on additional points, such as using more of it over the long term. Now, the other thing was, so if anybody holds an ordinal and held it in their wallet, every Bitcoin Puppet, Pizza Ninja, Ordinal Maxi Biz, Node Monkeys, and Quantum Cats, they received 117.42 tokens for holding that. With an upper limit of, you've got more than 5+ ordinals, you receive basically 704.53 tokens. That snapshot for the ordinals was on the 21st of July at 11:45 UTC. Future seasons will have a linear pro rata distribution subject to regulation. So looking at this, if you go into the leaderboard on the drop down menu, you can see I've already accumulated 927 points. I'm ranked about 412 out of 635. Now, looking at this, that's not a lot of people that's already engaged into that, and potentially the airdrop could be worth quite a bit. You never know. So it's worth just to have a mess around if you want to be gaining some points and looking to acquire the Liquidium token over the long term. So you can see that there's people already starting to do that. So there's somebody who's already got 595,532 points, just been doing it. So that's quite a bit as it is. So that's one example. The Liquidium token is tradable on several exchanges. That includes Gate.io, MEXC, and BitGet for centralized exchanges. Now you've got decentralized exchanges such as Magic Eden, DotSwap, and Cube Exchange for DEXs. So more exchanges will be added soon, as they mentioned. And then finally, I want to touch on the decentralized governance Liquidium is pioneering, which is known as Votico. Now, they've mentioned that that provides a customizable gas-free voting on the Bitcoin STX or EVM with assets like runes or BRC20 tokens. This allows for proposals to be live to allow people who hold the tokens to agree on upgrades, funding proposals, and network management. Now, 3 proposals have already gone live. One of them have already ended and concluded. There's 2 of them that are still active. It is worth to have a look into that. So showing you on there, on the Votico platform, you have to be a member. Now they've got 3 proposals that have already happened since it's already launched. The first one's completed. So that one was for early access to Runes lending beta for Liquidium token holders. The 2 active ones that are happening right this moment in time, you've only got 5 days to do that. It's the Liquidium incorporated as service provider and the 25% point boost for Liquidium.token borrowing and lending activity. If you click on that, read the summary of the proposal, and then if you're happy with that and you say, yes, I'm all for it, you cast your vote, click on for, or you say, no, I don't really like that proposal, you want to go against it, or you can abstain from it completely. And then at the moment, 41 million have voted 89.72%, which is quite high. Do be active on this because potentially you may be rewarded for voting onto this. Have a mess around. So if you're interested in lending or borrowing on Liquidium, don't forget to use my referral code below. This platform is seen as potentially the aave of Bitcoin. Now with aave, how successful it's been on the Ethereum network, and so many people are lending and borrowing on there, they've already earned a lot of money onto that platform. There's a huge upside potential considering Bitcoin value being over 1 trillion with its market cap. So thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.